Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Good. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Hold on, I got a text message. Okay, so it is Panera Friday. Matter of fact, we're outside Panera right now. We just finished eating, so we ate first this time. Okay, so we actually tried to record earlier, but we had nothing on our hearts then. But as we were eating, definitely came up with a topic, and what should we call it? Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Okay? And so basically we were having a conversation inside about sometimes you have to belittle or muffle your capabilities in order to be used on a grander scale later. And so we were talking about like the jobs that we have had. And Alice works as a part-time waitress right now. I was working as a caregiver, even though I am a licensed RN. And I've also worked fast food. We both worked fast food. We both worked retail. And a lot of the times, yes, this economy is struggling. And yes, there are less jobs out there. But sometimes people aren't willing to humble themselves in order to open doors for other opportunities.
I know, personally, from my experience, I've been working since I was 16. I always felt like it was important to be working and going to school and doing the things that I need to do. And, I've gotten to a point in my life where it's like, you have goals and you already know where you're going to be. But you don't just become that overnight. Right. It's a process, right. And it's a journey. Mm-hmm. And all these little things that you do in the meantime are just stepping stones until you get to where you need to be. Like, when I look at, the biggest people in the world, presidents or, celebrities and stuff, they had to start off small. They had to do jobs that they probably didn't think that they, or thought they were more qualified to do. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you just have to look at these little stepping stones as a journey, the process to getting to where you need to be.
Right. A lot of people want success, but they don't want to have to do what it takes to get there. There is a struggle behind the story. You don't wake up a famous singer. You don't wake up a famous actress. You don't wake up a doctor. You don't wake up a nurse. You don't wake up a lawyer. You don't wake up a teacher. Okay? God may have given the gifts in you, but it's not going to be manifested on the spot. There's a process in it. And a lot of people, and I'm sorry, black people, I know this sounds horrible, but it's the truth anyhow. A lot of black people feel like the world owes them something. They want to be handed something. Especially the generation of today, not so much the generations of old, but today, almost as if this world owes them something, and this world doesn't owe you anything. You work for what it is that you want, and sometimes that means having to be a waitress while you're cultivating your other gifts, whether it be singing, whether it be whatever. Sometimes that means you'll have to be a cashier while you're in medical school. Sometimes that means that while you're studying for the bar, you may be completing other hours at whatever job it is that you do, as a secretary, as a bookkeeper, as whatever. But we have to be willing to struggle in order to get the success. There is a struggle, and be willing to. Don't be afraid of the struggle. It's what makes your story yours.
I feel like sometimes people would rather just, sit at home and, not do anything rather than just going out there and just taking opportunities. And I don't know if it's the fear behind it, or they feel that they're too good to do it, to do that certain thing. And I think that humbling yourself is really important, because it builds your character. Like, some of the things that I had to do in, the past few years, like, I wouldn't be who I am now. Yeah. If had I not done those things.
Yeah. As little as those things are, you do learn from them. You do learn as a waitress to deal with people.
Yeah. And you also learn to prioritize.
Right. You do. There's our skills, communication skills.
Yeah.
You do learn things on the job, even though to you it seems like, oh, I am so above getting tips and so above serving. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, and especially when we talk to people like, oh, we used to work for Taco Bell, my sister works at Waffle House, and a lot of people are like, why do you? But it's like, what you're not willing to do, I am willing to do. And therefore, that's going to take me to a level that you'll never get to. And that's just it. So, thanks for tuning in to this Panera Friday. Let me know what you think about humbling yourself. And what odd jobs have you guys had? And how has that helped better your character? Let us know down below. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week with another episode of Panera Friday. Bye.